Hello, everybody watching this video. My name is Josh Bond, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. In the last episode, we went ahead and left off right here, about to go into this computer, because I feel like we're going to get a major information dump right now, and I feel like it's going to take a little while to get through all of this.
Been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Yes.
Oh yes, I believe I do.
What if it wasn't like,
Has been recovered.
what if it wasn't like voice activated or whatever? That would have been pretty funny to me. Okay, scan the data point. That's not the data point. Wait, that's the data point. Okay, great, lovely, because that makes sense. All right, what's the data point sounding like?
Elizabeth,
2064.
Good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You've screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So, spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Well, that's not good.
Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
Oh, another one to watch. Okay, great, lovely, cool. Let's see how this one goes. Probably not good, like the last one.
Isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Dang, okay, so at least there's a little bit of explanation and backstory why this is a post-apocalyptic
Feral
robot
robots
thing.
threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them.
Not really.
The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not in the way that they probably
Another
hoped.
file has been recovered.
Alright, great, lovely. Let's go ahead and see what this one's about then.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
Well, that was a lot more information than I thought.
Situation's so terrible. What did she do to stop the robots?
I was gonna say, that's a lot more information than I thought I would get out of that.
Access detected.
So,
Express lift opened.
so my assumption is the Zero Dawn answer was basically make a whole bunch of underground bunkers and stuff like that.
This doesn't add
So
up.
go ahead and save some of the people,
Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago.
but definitely your ancestor.
All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
Good.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
Hello.
Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose.
This man knows what he's talking about. I like him. I like you.
I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
Okay, I see your point. Yeah, I see your point.
Alright, Silence. You've made your point.
Yeah, I definitely see his point.
I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I don't like the sound of that.
What exactly are you talking about?
I know he's right, and that's the
You
issue.
chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Thero robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Yes.
Of course I am.
I like
You're
you.
still standing here.
Okay, I have questions
Not
still.
so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
I will. Okay. Oh my lord. Okay, that's a lot more questions than I thought. Who's
You
Hades?
said you've known for some time that
Fair.
Far One
That's the wrong
machines
button
destroyed
one.
the civilization of the Old Ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of? Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
That's how you tell him, Aloy.
Well, proceed.
That's a response right there. That's how you do it. Who is Hades?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse described him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. with a terrible voice.
Probably a real computer
All
program.
that's certain is that he wants you dead.
That's my guess.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
My guess is probably some
Hades
type
is
of
using the Eclipse to resurrect feral robots.
thing
But
connected to the
Elizabeth
computer.
found a way to stop them centuries ago. If she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
Okay, tracking my focus. Okay, no, she's definitely not
Is
alive.
there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive
Unless she
somehow?
uploaded herself to a
It's
computer.
highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Okay, your intentions.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
Probably done a lot of
I happen to know
experimenting.
a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Okay, tracking my
You've been
focus.
using my focus to spy on me. How is that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
But I'm probably
Years of
messing you with your
study and
focus? Yeah.
experimentation.
I was about to say.
In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses,
Dang, you even spy on me
You can
from that
spy
far
for
back?
other Eclipse's focuses too.
usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Okay, well, I'm done with you for now.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde. Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Okay, so, I've already been loving this game so far.
Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least.
But my goodness, my
Let's go back
interest,
Command next, to learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
my interest level and my excitement for this game has just gotten to so high. This is what I wanted out of this game right now. This story that's starting to develop right now, and with this stuff, this is exactly what I wanted, and I'm so excited to do this. My goodness, this is going to be so cool. Okay, straight from below. That's interesting. Strong strike. Okay, that sounds good. Increased. Okay, dodge powers. Let me just real quick read these. Knockdown. That sounds good. Combat override increases the time. Okay, remain override indefinitely. That sounds very nice. Okay, machine repair. Okay, probably just one of these. Carver, scavenger. Which one, real quick? That one. We'll do this one real quick. Okay, great, lovely, cool. But oh my goodness, my interest was already high, but now it is. Oh my goodness, it is going so high now. I am so interested and so excited now. This is crazy. Carry capacity. What else could I get? Ropecaster, chipcaster, sling pouch. Okay, great, lovely, cool. Can I upgrade like my health potion thing? No. Okay, great, lovely, cool. Well, I'm gonna go instead of the grave back to this quest for right now because I want to do this one a lot more, but that's why I want to hold it off for a little bit longer because I definitely. Oh, I'm so excited for this stuff now. Okay, all right, this is gonna be great. I'm so unbelievably excited for this. This is gonna be so awesome. This is the type of story and lore I wanted out of this game, because I knew for a fact this game was going to have the potential for some absolutely insane and crazy deep lore, and it just spoon-fed the perfect amount for me right now. That is like, I think it gave up.
Getting goosebumps. Come on, Aloy. Not even that cold.
Like, I don't think it'll be the deepest story. I don't know. I have no idea how deep this story will go. Because that seemed like a lot right there. So I don't know if that was close to everything. And then I can kind of piece together everything else from there on. But after, like, he also said about, like, how Elizabeth might have been able to, do the, what was it called? Cryogenics and keep herself alive and stuff like that. That really set up my interest. Because I'm like, oh my goodness, how there can be so many different levels of this now. And it is so exciting to be able to, like, see that or whatever. That's going to be so much fun to be able to uncover all these mysteries and stuff like that about the old world, and how that's basically just a few years ahead of what our, well, not a few years ahead, but, you know, like a handful of years ahead of our world. I don't know. It's difficult to describe, but I am so genuinely excited for that. Like, it is genuinely crazy how excited I am to see this. Okay, why are you guys back? I killed you all before. Why are you all back alive? No, this is not how it's supposed to work. Oh god, no. Keep running, keep running, keep running. Ow, no, no, nope. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Up here. Up here we go. Oh, you just shot your friend. Okay, that doesn't feel good. I'm sure that does not feel good. I can imagine that would feel good. But yeah, oh, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. No, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Thank you, appreciate it. Okay, great, lovely. Buddy! Come help, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, run beside me so I can go ahead and jump on you. Great. No, come here. Come here. Come here. Let me jump on top of you, please. Thank you. But yeah, oh my goodness, that information dump. Oh, I'm so excited for it. Oh god, jeez, no. Oh, I didn't realize you were right there. Hold up. No. No, 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 no. Did not expect you to be right there. Okay, great. Thank you for killing him for me, buddy. That's appreciated. No, get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. No, no, go. Go. See ya. I'll see you later. I will see you at another date, another time, another century, another year, whatever. I don't care. I just don't need to be with y'all on top of me anymore. But yeah, I don't even know how to describe how excited I am for this game now. After that, that's the story I wanted. Like, I had been really enjoying. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Let's go ahead and talk to you. Let's see what you got for me real quick. But like, I was already so excited for the story. Like, I was already enjoying it. Definitely with all the stuff with what's his name? Oh god, let me think. Let me slow down for a second and think. All the story with Aaron and Olin and all that stuff was, I was already enjoying that. I definitely was enjoying that, to say the least. But I wasn't like I wasn't super invested. I was definitely enjoying it, but I'm not invested like I am right now in terms of, my goodness, I really can't wait to figure out the rest of the story. That's the type of story I wanted from this game, and I knew it was going to deliver it. I was just waiting for it, and my goodness, is it going to deliver it like crazy now. I am so excited. Let's buy a bit of these, just put places so I can make sure I have things. I've been given unlimited fast travel. That sounds incredible. Why don't I have that? I need a fox skin and more fatty meat. Okay, I will get that at some point, so I don't have to rely on having a limited amount. Okay, treasure boxes, any of that stuff. Free sample box. Yeah, I will take a free sample box. Of course I want a sample box. Okay, what is these things? Outfit ranger box? Free of charge. Why are these free of charge? Okay. I'll take them. I will definitely take them. Oh, I have trader tokens too. Okay, great, lovely, cool. I will take all of these as well. Alright. Special modification box. Do I want to spend that? Probably not. Okay, well, let's go ahead and see what's in these boxes, though, real quick. I want to go ahead and check that out real quick, please. Thank you. But yeah, oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this stuff now. I am so excited for this stuff now. Treasure boxes. Yes, please. Thank you. Let me go ahead and see what else I have from all these other ones and stuff like that, just to see what I got from here. Great, lovely, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the things you're giving me. Okay, great. Now, what is in here? Banuk. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's nothing much in there, nothing much in there, nothing much in there. Okay, great, lovely, cool. That worked out pretty decently, though. Okay, I don't even know how to, like, genuinely put my excitement in terms of this game now. Like, I was super excited for the beginning of this game because I knew it was going to be something cool. But I was waiting for it to really start to take in the embrace of this being a futuristic kind of game. Really being a futuristic game. Even if it seems a little primal and it's the way it is. But, like, I knew the lore of this game I was going to be so incredibly invested in. and I was waiting for the deep stuff to really start to come up, and not just the like the history of the game start to appear a little bit more, instead of just playing all the current stuff. And my goodness, it just hit me like a ton of bricks at how cool it's going to be with all this extra. Oh my goodness. Okay, the sun shall fall. Yeah, go to the palace on Meridian. I'm on my way, Aaron, to go ahead and help you and your sister. Because already, like I said, I was already interested in becoming invested in Aaron's side quest. I wasn't really interested in Oland or like when they were saying like the mother like storyline. I wasn't as interested in that. Definitely Aaron I was interested in and kept enjoying that. And I've enjoyed a lot of the side quests too. I really like the Bandit Camp's little story that we have with the one dude. I like the Nil. I like all the Nil little stuff too. It's just another interesting layer to this game. And it's just like I knew it was going to be a great game. I just wasn't expecting me to, like, really start to... Oh, I don't even know how to describe it. Alright, I was going to love the game if it was just at what it was at right now. But I know I'm going to fall and, like, genuinely fall for this game by the end of it. After it started to implement all this futuristic stuff or whatever with Silence and stuff like that. I can tell... Oh, my goodness, I can tell this is going to be an absolutely... I'll understand this game by the end of it 100%. I already knew it was going to be great, but oh my goodness, this might end up being my favorite series on the channel. Judging by how crazy I can tell this will end up being. I'm just going to be talking about this for the entire time until we get to this thing. But, okay, I'll actually go into more detail about that and stuff like that real quick, actually, because I think that might be interesting to talk about. But, like, in terms of, like, favorite series on the channel and stuff like that, I was thinking by the end of this game, honestly, I thought it was going to be one of my favorite series on the channel before I even started it, to begin with. That and Final Fantasy, which are both going on right now, I had a strong feeling both of them could potentially be candidates for some of my favorite series, but I didn't think either of them would pass my top, like, 3 or so favorite series, which is probably Pokemon Glazed, Amnesia, and Rise of the Tomb Raider are probably my 3 favorite series right now on the channel that I've ever done. I love those games so much, and I love the series I did, and I really enjoyed how I had done them, and I was very happy overall with my series and stuff like that. And even though I haven't necessarily put the amount of time and effort that I would have enjoyed,
This must be when the Hassan was supposed to check in.
even though I haven't necessarily put the amount of time and like I haven't had the time and effort to be able to put into this series like I have like Rise of the Tomb Raider or Amnesia or any of the other games I've kind of played, Glazed, like any of the other games I mentioned right there, that was some of my favorites, and that's part of the reason they were some of my favorites, because I was able to put some time into them as well as just genuinely enjoying the games as it was. But these games, Final Fantasy and Horizon Zero Dawn, I was about to say Hollow Knight. I've done that a couple times recently when I was like editing the videos or whatever to put up for putting them on YouTube, like uploading them. Like I was keep typing in Hollow Knight instead of Horizon Zero Dawn because I've done that for so long. But I don't know why, but that was happening for a little bit. But I could tell that these two games I was going to love no matter what. It was just depending on how much I didn't know how much I was going to be able to get into them, and I knew it was going to be held back a teeny bit by me not quite having the time as of late to be able to properly go ahead and record these videos like I would want to. Not be able to put the 30 minutes into each video, 30 to 35, 40 minutes, and edit it up down a little bit, make them a little bit tighter, a little bit cleaner, instead of just kind of talking all the way through and cutting out certain parts here and there, only when I was like stuck and stuff like that, or like traveling across a big area or something like that. I knew it wasn't going to be my favorite at all, not being able to put the time that I really wanted to do, because that's important to me. I love putting, okay, my medicine pouch is finally full after forever, but that is very important for me to be able to put all of that time into it. And so I'd felt a little bad not being able to put the time into this both series that I've wanted to. I really wanted to put a lot more time into them, and I'm starting to take a little bit of a back seat in terms of my work schedule and stuff like that to hopefully be able to put more time back into it, kind of like I am right now. I haven't been able to record for much more than 25 minutes at a time for a lot of my series as of late. That's insane to me. Like, I really have not been able to sit down and record for more of a half an hour without getting these videos up. For a while, I was for a few days, if you guys remember, I've had to upload late 3 or 4 times, and that was not fun. I don't enjoy that. I'm just happy I haven't missed a day yet, which has been a close call, definitely a couple times, which I've not been a fan of, but I've been really, really enjoying these games, even without putting them at the proper dedication in. So I can already tell that if I can really start to put some more time into them like I've wanted to, with taking a little bit of a back seat with work and stuff like that, I am going to absolutely fall in love with these series, and both of them are easily going to be top 5 by the time I'm done this. Maybe even cracking top 3, and maybe even one of them being my favorite. Because I've been loving Aloy and I've been loving Cloud so much as of late. Both of those characters, these are some of my favorite leads I've ever used in a video, played with in a video game and stuff like that. I've just loved them to death so far. I love their personalities, and I love the way they handle themselves, and I love the way they're written. And the supporting cast, I'd say Final Fantasy VII obviously has a better supporting cast than Horizon Zero Dawn, but it's not like I haven't cared for a lot of characters and stuff like that. It's definitely a much more Aloy main character heavy focused game, but that's just the difference in styles of games. This is a single player action game with some RPG elements versus Final Fantasy VII being a remake of a classic top down RPG that is a completely character focused. So obviously that's the difference in style right there. And I've been frustrated with Horizon Zero Dawn a little bit, of course, with some of its mechanics. I haven't really been frustrated yet with Final Fantasy VII, but even with the frustrations I had with Horizon Zero Dawn with the mechanics so far, that's just because I've been bad and I can't focus quite as much as I would usually do because I'm commentating and talking over a game and stuff like that versus Horizon Zero Dawn, what is it? Final Fantasy, of course, being traditionally a turn-based RPG, even though it's turned into more of an action focus to an extent at this point. I still, in theory, feels a bit more like a turn-based RPG, and I can afford less concentration in that place. And of course, with Horizon Zero Dawn, it's completely action-based and stuff like that. So obviously, I'm going to be not great at it when I have to commentate and talk over and not really pay attention. I don't know. It's difficult to describe, but I'm sure you guys understand what I mean. But I'm going to go ahead and end off this episode here and finish off my ranting as we went ahead and made our way there. I just wanted to talk about that because I thought it was at least somewhat interesting, and I wanted to talk about. I don't know. It's just something I want to talk about. But we are going to go ahead and, oh my goodness, I'm so excited for the rest of this game now. I have no idea how far into this game I am. I'm guessing probably about halfway-ish would be my guess, but I don't know. I've kind of been taking the game kind of slow, been doing some good side quests and stuff like that, so I think I'm probably a little less than halfway through. Maybe it's like 50, maybe 60 parts. Probably talking about more of a 60-parter here. I think that's the same with Final Fantasy VII. I think we're going to be doing like 2 60-part series. Roughly, I think, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm around the halfway mark of this game. But maybe a decent, maybe another few episodes and then halfway mark. I don't know. But other than that, I'd like to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. It's greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.